Hi guys! Today I'm going to show you the Ninja Double Stack XL 2-basket air fryer. It lets you cook 4 things at the same time. If you want to get this unit, click on the link right below the video. Here's the unit with an air outlet on the side. Make sure not to block it. This Ninja measures 11.25 inches long, 19.2 inches wide, and 15.1 inches tall. It fits just under my cabinets. The cord length is 28 inches. It is a little heavy at 23 pounds, but you're getting 2 air fryers in one. The unit is slim and tall, so it's going to take up less space on your countertop. There are 2 nonstick baskets with 2 nonstick crisper plates and 2 metal racks. Put the crisper plate on the bottom of the basket, put food on top of that. Put the rack on top and put food on top of that. So you can cook 2 things in each basket at the same time. It's a 10-quart capacity and lets you cook 2 5-pound chickens at the same time, 1 in each basket. The control panel has the power button, start pause button, time and temperature. Press either button and turn the dial to adjust. Zone 1 for the top basket. Zone 2 for the bottom basket. The functions are air fry, air broil, bake, roast, reheat, and dehydrate. The Double Stack Pro button, which you can use with the recipes and the quick start guide to make 4 foods at the same time. With Smart Finish, both zones will finish at the same time, even if they have different cook times. Hold is going to be displayed in one zone, and it'll start cooking to finish at the same time as the other zone. Match Cook just means that Zone 2 is going to copy the settings for Zone 1. You can see the vents in the back of the baskets. The heating coil is in the back. There is a sticker on top of the unit, and that gives you time and temperature for a couple of different foods. Most air fryers do need to be preheated for a minute or 2, but this unit there's no preheating needed. There's a guide, quick start guide that includes 10 recipes for chicken, shrimp, beef, meatloaf, salmon, etc. There's a chart with types of food and cooking time for vegetables, meat, seafood, and frozen food, and a sheet with ideas on what to put on the top layer and bottom layer. When you first get the unit, wash the baskets, plates, and racks in hot soapy water, rinse and dry. They are dishwasher safe, but hand washing is recommended to extend their life. You can cook using both zones or just one zone. I'll show you how to cook using both zones. Put the crisper plate in the basket. This is 1 pound of green beans trimmed. I've just coated it with a little bit of salt, ground black pepper, and olive oil. Put the beans on the crisper plate. Just shake it around so it's as even as possible. Put the rack on top. I'm going to cook 2 boneless, skinless chicken breasts, about 6 to 8 ounces each. And I've coated them in olive oil, salt, pepper, garlic powder, and some dried thyme. You can fit 3, they just have to be a little bit smaller. Put the basket in Zone 1. Put the crisper plate in the second basket. This is 1 pound of frozen French fries. Put the potatoes on the crisper plate. Get them as even as possible. This is 12 ounces of frozen, breaded chicken tenders. Put the rack on top and the tenders on top. Put the basket in Zone 2 on the bottom. Power button. Select Double Stack Pro. And the default is air fry at 450 degrees. Press Zone 1. It's already 450. And the time to 40 minutes. For Zone 2, the time is 45 minutes. And press Smart Finish. Press Start. Hold is going to be displayed on top. The noise is louder than other air fryers because, again, this is like having 2 air fryers. It's like a loud fan. That's my 10-minute alarm. Flip the chicken tenders and shake the basket to move the fries around. With 20 minutes left, I'm going to check the chicken breasts and beans. And I'm going to flip the breast over. just so they cook evenly. The beans look good. Just gonna give them a shake. This chicken breast is done, so I'm going to take that out. So the smaller breast was done in 25 minutes. And the one in the back needs a few more minutes. This chicken definitely looks done. I'm going to remove them. So the chicken only took about 25 minutes. After 4 minutes, the second breast was cooked, so a total of 29 minutes. Turn off zone 1. And zone 2 will keep going. Remove the rack. The beans on top are more done than the ones on the bottom. They are cooked but not mushy. Still have a little crunch to them except for the ones on top, which were well done. I have to say they're really tasty and juicy, not dry. My daughter couldn't stop eating them. She kept asking for more. Roasting is a great way to get kids to eat vegetables. You can mix the beans and cook them for the full 40 minutes and they'll be a little softer. 30 minutes is good for me. It just depends on how well done you like the beans. With 2 minutes left, the French fries were well done. I think I could have taken them out a minute or two earlier, so total cooking time is about 40 minutes. Turn off the unit and cool will be displayed. Some of them are a little brown all around the edges, but most of them are the right color, a nice golden color. You will have to adjust the time depending on the thickness of your fries. These are regular medium cut French fries. Except for the fries, everything else cooked way faster than the recommended time in the booklet. After the first 10 minutes, it's best to rotate your food and check the food maybe 10 minutes after that. The chicken tenders were crispy on the outside and they were still juicy on the inside even though the outside looks more brown. These frozen tenders were on the thinner side. It depends on what brand you buy. There's some other brands that are thicker in the middle, so they might take longer to cook and maybe they won't brown as much. So it's best to check your food. Now I'm going to reheat the French fries and some of the chicken tenders. Put the crisper plate in the basket, French fries on the bottom rack, and the chicken tenders. Put the basket in zone 1. Turn the dial to reheat. The default temperature is 350. I'm going to set the time to 10 minutes and press start. The fries are crispy and hot in the middle. Chicken's hot in the middle and it's crispy on the outside. 10 minutes was enough to heat the French fries and the chicken tenders. Now I'll cook one thing in each zone. Put the crisper plate in the basket. This is 1 pound of zucchini cut into thick pieces. I've just coated them with olive oil, salt, and pepper. Just about all of them fit in a single layer. Put the zucchini in zone 1. Put a crisper plate in the other basket. This is a little over 1 pound of salmon fillets with the skin on. I put a little bit of olive oil, salt, and pepper on them. Put them skin side down and they'll go in zone 2. Zone 1, select roast. Temperature is 375 degrees Fahrenheit and we'll set the time to 30 minutes. For zone 2, choose air fry. The temperature is 390 degrees Fahrenheit and we'll set the time to 19 minutes. And press Smart Finish. Zone 2 will display hold and start cooking to finish at the same time as Zone 1. After 10 minutes, shake the zucchini. You can see the salmon is raw, just as we had put it in 10 minutes ago. At 19 minutes, Zone 2 has started cooking. The salmon took a little over 14 minutes and the zucchini 25 minutes. About 5 minutes left and the salmon is done, so is the zucchini. Zucchini is golden brown, it's a little crispy, it's definitely done. These pieces are smaller, Of course, they're going to be done faster, so you can even take these out a few minutes before time is up. This piece is thicker, and you can see it's done perfectly. It's nice and juicy. I'll try this thinnest piece. That piece is juicy too. I thought it was going to be overcooked, but it's really good. Skin's not crispy, but it is tasty. Surprisingly good job on the salmon. If you don't like your salmon this firm, then cook it for about 10-11 minutes. To clean, turn off the unit and wait until it's cool. Wipe the main unit with a damp cloth if it's dirty. After cooking the chicken breasts and the green beans in zone 1, there was a little grease in the back, and I cleaned that up with a sponge and dish soap. The baskets, crisper plates, and racks were cleaned with dish soap and a sponge. It wasn't difficult to clean because I cleaned right after cooking. If you let it sit and there's crusted on food, soak in hot soapy water and it'll be easier to clean. Overall, the Ninja did a good job on all the foods that I cooked. The only thing is that you have to check your food to make sure it doesn't overcook. I've given you an idea of how long the chicken, salmon, green beans, zucchini, and frozen food took in this Ninja, so use that as a guide. As with every air fryer, food has to be turned or tossed so everything cooks evenly. The unit is slim, so it takes less space on your counter, but it is heavy, so it's best to leave it on your counter. Again, it's like getting 2 air fryers, and the biggest advantage is that you can cook 4 foods at the same time or make a double batch of the same food. With other air fryers, it is hard to make a complete meal, but with this Ninja, you can make protein, vegetable, and carb at the same time and easily feed your whole family. Cleanup was not difficult, and it won't be as long as you clean right after cooking and wipe down the inside regularly. If you want to get this Ninja, click on the link right below the video. As always, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, give it a like, share your experience below, and subscribe for more reviews. Thanks for watching.